Hello everyone, it's me, Jessica Blackbird. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you are returning, thank you so very much. And you guys, I hate to keep asking, but I will, I'm begging, go ahead and hit the like button, por favor, please. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, and leave me an emoji or a comment in the comment section. This will help my videos and my channel get seen by more people. And I'm kind of banking on YouTube right now, you guys. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and that is when you can officially apply to start making money. So for now, I do not make money from YouTube, but with you guys' help, my channel will be seen by more, and I'll possibly get more subscribers. Thank you in advance. Now, on to this story. For those of you who subscribed to me at the beginning of me building this channel, I did a video about Marilyn Manson and all of the accusers. And I said, I thought they were lying. And do you know why I thought they were lying? Everything didn't add up, okay? And as someone, when I was a child, was harmed by someone older, you don't forget that. You do not stay around a person like that. You don't want to have anything to do with them. These women, in my opinion, were engaging in fantasy with him, or BDSM with him. They were doing things, and when the relationship ended, some of them were angry and some of them weren't, because when they ended relationship with him, some of them were still calling him and texting him and wanting to be with him sexually, right? And he was refusing. But if he'd done those things that they accused him of, I don't think these women would ever speak to that man again. But that's not how most of it worked out. So listen to this from NBC News, and it's been reported by several other news stations and, you know, periodicals. But let's go with this, you guys. Former Marilyn Manson accuser alleges Evan Rachel Wood pressured her into making abuse allegations. Ashley Morgan Smithline, and I did a video about her and her accusations. I think she's the one who said that he carved his initials into her leg against her will. Now, are you sitting there and letting somebody carve into your abdomen or your leg? No. So anyway, a former girlfriend who had accused Marilyn Manson of abuse has backed away from the allegations in a declaration of support filed in his defamation lawsuit against Evan Rachel Wood. Ashley Morgan Smithline alleges that she publicly accused Manson of sexual assault, and I have to say the word like that, you guys. I'm gonna have to break up these words so that I'm not dinged or flagged or anything by YouTube, okay? Ashley Morgan Smithline alleges that she publicly accused Manson of sexual assault and sexual battery. Break it up, right? Only because she was pressured by Wood, according to a declaration filed Thursday in Los Angeles County Superior Court. Now, you guys, doesn't that remind us of Amber Heard and the Johnny Depp case, right? A representative for Wood denied the allegations, saying in a statement that Evan never pressured or manipulated Ashley. Wood has said Manson horrifically abused her for years. Manson has denied any wrongdoing. Manson, whose legal name is Brian Warner, filed a defamation suit last year accusing Wood of having secretly recruited, coordinated, and pressured women to accuse him of abuse. Well, you guys, I'm going to finish this, but let me just break in here and say something right quick. While I was reading so many different articles about this case, it was clear to me from the beginning that it was a setup, it was a lie, and it was all coordinated by Evan Rachel Wood. That is my opinion. And these stories that they were telling just didn't seem believable. And also, there was a fake FBI letter that was written by Evan Rachel Wood and her lover, Ilma Gore. They forged a letter to the father of Evan's child to try to keep her with custody, full custody, away from him. I think that is why they wrote it, if my memory serves me. But just reading that, I knew that this was a lie, okay? And look at all of the attention she got. Her popularity grew because of this. She got named some sort of ambassador or whatever. Like, she was riding this into the sunset with everything she could, and she didn't give a damn about what would happen to this man. And she probably knew that lots of people would believe it because of his persona in his music, in his stage name, and the things that he pretends to be through his music, right? We all know who Marilyn Manson is. But most people who met this man said he was nothing like the guy he portrays to be in the videos and on stage. That he was a sweet, kind, and caring person. So, you know, let's finish with this article. Smithline came forward with allegations against Manson in an interview with People magazine in May 2021. She accused him of having subjected her to physical, sexual, and psychological abuse from 2010 to 2013. Manson was accused of whipping Smithline, carving his initials into her body, penetrating her while she was unconscious, and other conduct. The People report included a photo of Smithline in a towel showing what appeared to be a scar on her thigh that she referred to in the interview and alleged was caused by Manson. Smithline told People that she began to heal only after she spoke with other women about their experiences with Manson in 2020. She said meeting others, including Wood, helped lessen these feelings of guilt and shame. So you guys, I'm gonna cut in right here again. I think that is how, in my opinion again, Evan Rachel Wood was able to push these other women to say these things, because like I said, they were participating in fantasy and doing things that they probably felt ashamed of after the relationship was over. And sometimes, not just women, but men too, they feel, okay, you've moved on, you don't want me anymore, I feel stupid, I'm ashamed that I did all these things for you and with you, and now you have to pay because I feel used, right? I think that's what was going on with them. That is my opinion. What do you guys think? In the new court document, Smithline says she felt manipulated by the women to make the allegations. She said in a declaration of support that she had denied being abused when she spoke with Wood in 2020. When I said, no, this did not happen to me, and this was not my experience, I recall being told by Miss Wood that just because I could not remember did not necessarily mean that it did not happen, Smithline said in her filing. Smithline filed a federal lawsuit in 2021, accusing Manson of sexual assault, human trafficking, and unlawful imprisonment. Wood's representative alleges it was Ashley who first contacted Evan about the abuse she had suffered, adding, "It's unfortunate that the harassment and threats Ashley received after filing her federal lawsuit appear to have pressured her to change her testimony." A judge dismissed the suit without prejudice last month after her attorney, Jay Elwinger, withdrew from her case and Smithline failed to respond to the court's request for a decision about new representation. Elwinger has also represented Game of Thrones actor Esme Bianco. Esme, you guys, she played the part of Rose, the prostitute on Game of Thrones. You know, Rose with the red hair who worked for Littlefinger. That's her. Her real name is Esme Bianco, and she was involved with Marilyn Manson for a short while. So let's get to this. Elwinger has also represented Game of Thrones actor Esme Bianco, a Manson accuser who settled her claims out of court last month. Smithline said in her declaration that it was Bianco who suggested Elwinger as potential representation. Smithline accused Elwinger of including untrue claims of violence and non-consensual sexual activity in the 2021 complaint he filed on her behalf in U.S. District Court for Central California. So what she's saying is the lawyer made her lie on the complaint about these things, and it got to her, right? It got to her that she was lying on someone who didn't do anything to harm her. And Game of Thrones actor Esme Bianco, so Game of Thrones is over. Have you guys seen her in any other, big thing? I haven't, although I don't watch very much TV. This may have been a way for her to get some extra cash, while she's not on anything big, right? I think that for a lot of them, this was a cash grab. That is exactly what I said on one of my older videos, okay? Elwinger said he could not get into details about Smithline's allegations against him, citing ethical obligations of client confidentiality. He denied her characterization of his representation as categorically and verifiably false. Howard King, Manson's attorney, said Thursday that Smithline's testimony proves the allegations against his client are untrue. As we have always said, the coordinated campaign of Me Too lies against Brian Warner is going to go down as one of the greatest hoaxes of all time, King said. Vulnerable women were manipulated by unscrupulous individuals seeking to build their own brands and pursue their own vendettas. Wood has denied the allegations in Manson's defamation suit, which include a claim that she forged a letter from the FBI to persuade other women to take part in her documentary about abuse. Phoenix Rising, remember that? Which aired on HBO last year, I'm sorry. You guys remember when she had that so-called documentary, Phoenix Rising? It was a load of crap, in my opinion. I mean, just watching the little part that I saw, I did not see the entire thing. I was like, she is a good liar. She really believes those lies that she's telling. In an opposition motion, Wood's attorney accused Manson of filing the defamation suit as retaliation for her decision to go public with her abuse allegations. The motion accuses Manson of trying to silence Wood. Wood testified to a House Judiciary Subcommittee in 2018 that she had been raped twice, first by an abusive partner and then by a man in the storage closet of a bar. She did not name them at the hearing. In an Instagram post in 2021, she accused Manson of grooming me when I was a teenager and said he horrifically abused me for years. So you guys, I think she was 19 years old when she started dating Marilyn Manson, but she dated another guy before him, and that guy was older. I think he may be older than Marilyn Manson, or they're around the same age. So he was not her first older man, which then negates the grooming me when I was a teenager. Like, she's trying to make people think she was 13, 14, 15. No, you were 19 and you had already been in a relationship with an older man prior. I mean, you guys, just go look at her history and see who she dated before him. I can't remember who it was, but for some reason, Edward Norton keeps popping up in my head. Now, I don't know if that was who it was, and I'm not going to go searching for it, but because I'm reading this in real time and I don't want to stop to go and look. But yeah, so she had already had a relationship with an older man prior to Marilyn Manson. Manson has not been charged with any crime connected to Wood's allegations. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department submitted a case for review to the district attorney's office in September after a 19-month investigation by the Special Victims Unit. The prosecutor's office has not given a public update on the decision about whether Manson will face charges. Well, you guys, they looked into this for 19 months. That is a year and 7 months, right? So they did not charge him after all of that. So what do you think is going on? I think that it's a bunch of lies. And I think that she's retaliating against him because the relationship went sour. And so there are people, like I said, men and women, who do this. And it's crazy because guess what I learned after being in my first marriage, okay? And if someone is treating you poorly, and we did it to one another, really, because I don't think either of us was happy in that marriage. If someone is treating you poorly, get the hell out. And don't worry about what they do with the next person in their life. Worry about how you are going to treat someone that you get involved with next, that you don't carry that ugliness from that first relationship into the second one. And don't worry about what the ex is doing or with whom. Worry about yourself, your soul, how you treat other people. And if you feel like you cannot let go of this anger or however hurt, pray about it. And always do your best to be good to those you claim to love. Anyway, you guys, I think that she's really messed up in the head. If you go read her history, you'll be like, this girl was damaged from the beginning. Anyway, I've always said I believed Marilyn Manson was innocent of the accusations that these people, these women engaged in these weirdo types of sex, you know, they engaged in it willingly and then felt regret later on. So let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think about this? Go back into my videos, and I was supposed to do all of the accusers, but I did Evan Rachel Wood, Esme, and Smithline. And I knew from the beginning they were all liars. That is how I feel about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.